Can you guess what was the most popular pin on Pinterest last week with over 335,000 repins? Hint, I think it has something to do with people's New Year's resolutions. Answer in a sec. Hi friends, it's Gloria from Golden Bucket Farm. I'm the Jersey Lady 1 here on YouTube. Welcome to my channel and welcome back for week 2 of my top 3 pins on Pinterest this week. If you hear noise in the background, we're in the middle of a horrific winter storm, so I apologize for that. Now, the answer to my question is, ta-da! A workout pin from Sworkit, which makes sense with people wanting to get back into shape after the holidays. 335,000 repins? Really? Wowza. Okay then, let's take a look at my top 3 pins for this week. You can just sit back and watch as links to my 3 pins and the boards they're on are in the description box below. According to Pinterest, one of my pin winners was the same as last week, the one about burying a freezer to make a root cellar. Who knew so many folks have veggies to store? To take a look at last week's video, follow the link in the description box. Anyway, I will skip that one and show the next 3 pins. The first one is on my Gute Essen equals good food board. It is applesauce cake, a historic recipe. This pin does not lead to a website. Like the built-in refrigerator last week, this one is just a picture. But what a fun pics. I just love pins with vintage recipe cards and old newspaper clippings, don't you? This cake kind of makes me think of a fruit cocktail cake, all moist and spicy. An easy way to save this recipe would be to take a picture, or a screenshot rather, and save it to your device as a photo. Shout out to Elizabeth Friesenhahn, who made this recipe and posted a picture. Way to go, Elizabeth! Your cake looks yummy. I haven't made this one yet, but I can just taste it with some whipped cream or ice cream on top, or maybe some lemon curd or lemon sauce. Oh, my mom made the best lemon sauce. I'll have to pin her recipe. If you like to pin recipes, you also might like my other food board, Quick, Easy Recipes and Meal Planning. Moving right along, my second pin for this week is on my yard and garden board. It is called Window Boxes Are Not Just for Sunny Locations. This pin leads to a nice website with some pictures and helpful info about making your window box project a success. Here we see that window boxes work on upstairs windows too, as long as you have a way to water them easily. They're so pretty. As I said, there are other pictures, but I just picked a few to show. This one has vines growing up beside the windows, sort of like shutters. Pretty neat idea, right? If you have a row of windows, the box can extend the whole length to give maximum wow factor. Here's another example of second-story window boxes. It looks like these edge a roof terrace. What a lovely softening effect the flowers have against the stone. This last picture shows planter boxes topping a low, narrow brick wall. What a dramatic way to add curb appeal to your home. In addition to my yard and garden board, I also have one called Garden and Porch Accoutrements, my French teacher would say, which has tons of ideas to make your home the star of the neighborhood. My third top pin changes things up a bit and is on my sew knit crochet board. It is called How to Make Plarn, a yarn made from plastic bags. Like the last pin, it leads to a website. The tutorial shows and tells each step in making Plarn. It talks about the best way to fold bags, how to cut bags into strips, and how to connect the strips. Again, I do not show all the pictures, but just some to give you an idea of what the pin is about. A shortcoming of the web page is that it says in several places to click here to see examples of projects made with Plarn. How disappointing that the links just take you back to the home page. As far as I can see, nowhere on the whole website do they ever show Plarn projects. This picture comes from another Plarn web page by Persialoo, which shows how nicely Plarn can work up. I've made Plarn myself, and it's fun to work with. Persialoo said she makes some of her Plarn from those thin plastic tablecloths. If you have access to used plastic tablecloths from your church or other organization, or maybe even a business, you would have a wonderful source for making Plarn projects. You can look on Pinterest or search online to find patterns to make lots of things from this interesting recycled yarn. If you like to make things, you might enjoy my crafts and DIY board, which has a plethora of pretties to make. Well, thanks for joining me today. I got a little inspiration for this video from an older PBS series with Dawn French and Emma Chambers that I still love watching as reruns. You might remember it too. It's The Vicar of Dibley, which is the story of a lady minister in England and her verger sidekick. At the end of each episode, after the credits, the two ladies would share a joke. So stay tuned after the credits of this video, not for a joke, but for a bit of Pinterest humor is what I meant to say there. Thanks again for watching. Click the bell to be notified when my next video is coming up. And now for a bit of Pinterest humor. Ta-ta!